Welcome back. I'm Dr. Liz Lutchford.
And I'm Coach Paul Wright.
And today is day 3 of our 6-part series, helping you find your most optimal core. And today's all about stability. We've got movements like bird dogs, leg lowers, single leg glute bridges, and single leg deadlifts. All designed to help you tune in, listen to your body, get out of your head, and find your most stable center. If you're ready, let's go. Today's focus is all about stability. So let's get into that mindset. Meet me in a downward dog. We're gonna shift from downward dog to plank, but before we do, right here in this first down dog, maybe traditionally you hop into this pose and you just kind of let your body do what it wants, but I encourage you right now to push through your hands, push through the balls of your feet, and now pedal out your feet. Strengthen your arms, and even in this downward dog, find a little extra stability. Now, with that stability, push yourself forward into plank. What's up, Paul?
What up?
Find the stability here. Remember, tuck your tailbone, squeeze your butt cheeks, lift your kneecaps, hold, and shift back into downward dog. Right from the warm-up, this is your opportunity to change your mindset. Shift forward. Use the balls of your feet to push yourself forward and then let your hands catch you, pushing your hands into the ground. Use that floor. You're not gonna push through the floor, so use it. Feel your strength pushing back at you and push back into downward dog. Whenever I'm in this motion, even though it looks simple, there's so much happening on the inside. I'm thinking, grip my fingers, push the ground away, tuck my tailbone, squeeze my butt cheeks, lift my kneecaps, and push back. Feel a stretch here. Send your armpits towards your feet or toward the mat. And last one, shifting forward. It's time to try something new. Try something new. Shift your weight a little bit more forward towards your fingertips. Ooh, and come on down. Yes. Today we have 5 moves. We're gonna go through 3 times, all focused on stability. So finding ways to create tension on the inside so that you can have strength on the outside. Our very first move is a bird dog. So meet me on all fours. Tuck your toes. Hands are underneath your shoulders. I don't know about you, but I tend to, whenever I get into all fours position, I tend to cheat back here because it's not as tough on my core. So shift forward, try something new, press the ground away. Now it's a core exercise. Now the goal here is to keep your spine completely still. So imagine you have a belt buckle and tuck that belt buckle towards your chin as you reach opposite arm, opposite leg long. Good. Return back and alternate. Now at your own pace, just alternate right and left. Now one thing that I hear all the time with this bird dog motion is that, Liz, I don't feel anything. This doesn't feel like an exercise. I challenge you. Notice if as you kick your foot up, if your back, I'm doing wrong form here, if your back also arches. If it does, try to keep that tailbone tucked as you reach the leg long. Good. What's up, Paul?
What up, friend?
Last one. And relax. Now, stability in the core works to create a solid foundation so your shoulders have something strong to attach to and your hips have something strong to attach to. So that's one component of stability. Another component of stability is using the core to create an anchor so that your legs can move. So we're gonna do leg lowers next. So lie on your back, smash your armpits, the backs of your armpits into the ground to open up your chest. Place your hands underneath your hips for support. And we're gonna do one leg at a time, lowering down, keeping that top toe pointed toward the sky, and switch. Now what you're feeling for here is that the shape of your low back doesn't change. So feel the shape that your low back's taking with the mat. If as you lower your leg down, it starts to arch up, first try to smash that low back down toward the ground. Another trick, you ready for this one, Paul? This is one of my favorites. As you lower your legs, try and squeeze your butt cheeks. So that same butt cheek, squeeze it. It kind of creates like a little support system underneath your leg. You feel that?
Feel it. Oh, yeah.
Right? It's so good. Now, if you want to modify, you can bend your knees, and I'm going to demonstrate the modification here. Bend the knees and just tap your little toes down toward the ground, but try and keep your kneecaps pointed up toward the ceiling at all times. Back stays flat. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that's the second component of stability. Now we're going to focus on another component. Meet me back on all fours. So these are bear holds. We got bird dogs, we got bear holds, we got the whole animal kingdom here. So point your fingers face forward. We're back into that all fours position. Now a bear hold means you're creating this strong, stable core and lifting your knees just 1 inch. We're gonna hold here and then lower down. Ready?
Ready.
So shift that weight forward, create a strong, stable core first, and then lift, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower. Toes are tucked. Check in, make sure that that same core that you found in day 1 is happening. And lift for 5, 4, shift forward, 3, 2, and 1. 2 more times with us. Ready? And lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower. Last one, slide your shoulders down. Let's turn this up a notch. Okay, let's turn our focus on. So find your strong core first, lifting your pelvic floor, zipping up your abs, big exhale. Now lift. Ooh, it feels different when you focus, when you really set your intention. Last 3, 2, and relax. Now we're gonna take that strong, stable core that we just found. We just warmed it up. We just practiced finding that strong core. We're gonna shift it into a different kind of movement. You know, Paul, every exercise is technically a core exercise, right?
Yeah.
So if you can think about any exercise, a push-up, a plank. Right now we're gonna do a glute bridge. I'm gonna show you how to find that strong core in any motion. So both feet are on the ground to start. Toes to the sky, heels drive in. Now the trick with a glute bridge, similar to the bird dog, what you don't wanna do, and I'm gonna demonstrate bad form here, is you don't wanna extend your back. Like you don't wanna send your belly button to the sky. My butt isn't working, my back muscles are though. And we're trying to build a strong butt. So we can use the core control, rib cage down, do it with me now. So rib cage slides down like you're pressing your low back into the floor. Lock that in and then keep that locked as you use your butt cheeks to send your hip flexors to the sky. How's that feel, Paul?
Absolutely amazing.
It does, doesn't it? All right, let's go and continue to rep up and down. Now, you know I like to experiment. I am a scientist after all. So let's try something new. Walk your feet 1 inch away from you. This, keep that same core. This is gonna activate your hamstrings, backs of your legs a little bit more. You feel that? And then walk your feet closer to you. Continue bridging. Not only is this gonna stretch the tops of your legs a little more, but you're gonna get a little bit more glute activation. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Beautiful. So now we're gonna move into a single leg deadlift. Meet me standing. It's amazing. Once you get that core involved, don't you feel it so much more in the glutes? Right? We're gonna try that same concept right now with the single leg deadlift. Take a strong single leg stance. Now, if you're having trouble with balance, you can tap your foot down, and Paul's gonna demonstrate. We call this a kickstand deadlift. I'm gonna come back here, hands on my hips, teeter-tottering forward, and coming all the way up to stand, pushing my hips, squeezing my hips forward. So teeter-tottering forward, and then squeezing. We're gonna go on one leg. What I'm focusing on is stability. And that starts with my feet. So if you're wobbling all over the place, try gripping your foot into the ground, pressing all 10 toes.
I guess you're on 5 toes here. Pressing all 5 toes into the ground. Instead of allowing the movement to happen to you, push the ground away. You're in control. You're coordinated. You're strong. Last 5 seconds here, and then we switch sides. Try something new. Even if trying something new just means shifting your mindset. Other side. Soft bend in your knee, athletic stance. Grip the floor, and let's go. In this move, what are you thinking about, Paul?
For me personally, I like to stay connected in my entire body. So it's ground all the way up to the top. Am I stable on my foot, ankle, knee, hip? Where is my pelvis? Where are my ribs at? Where are my shoulders at? Where's my chin? So
all of it, huh?
there's a lot to think about.
Do you scan all the way up front? What's your strategy?
That's it right there. Floor up, because I think of the legs like the roots
Love
of the
that.
tree.
Ooh,
So I start at the bottom and travel up.
I'm gonna try that. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2. Oh, I love that idea of the roots. It's like it kind of gives me beyond the floor. I'm pushing
Deeper
deep.
into the floor.
Into the floor. I love that. All right, so that was round 1. We're gonna move on to round 2. You've already learned the movements, and now we have an opportunity to focus on the details. Meet me in a bird dog. Hands and knees, you already know you're not gonna cheat, so shift that weight forward. And once you're ready, lock it in first. Details. Shift your arm and leg long, not high, but long, and then bring it back and shift it. I want you to imagine that you're on like a ninja mission and you're trying to reach and just grab that diamond without making a sound. So stiffen up your body. Reach. Reach. Can you push your hand into the ground 1% more? Feel what that does to your body? Can you keep your core strong, strong, strong as you extend your leg long? It's as if you're tucking your belly button up toward your chin, but your leg is opposing that force. So you got this little like opposing force creating tension and stability in your core. So you can feel that butt cheek squeeze. Last one. Oh yeah, I feel it. I feel it. So if you're having trouble feeling it, I really encourage you, focus on the center first. Take it at your own pace so that you can really find that activation in the glutes. It's gonna make a world of difference. If you're trying to build a butt, you gotta start with the center first so that that butt has something strong to attach to. All right, our next movement is a leg lower. Lay on your back. Legs up to the sky, one at a time. Focus on your core first, so smash your low back into the ground. Lift your pelvic floor. And once you're ready, lower down one leg at a time. Remember, you can always modify by bending at your knees and tapping your toes down. Here's a mindset shift for you. Can you, instead of focusing on your feet falling down, imagine that this motion is being driven from the center of your body, like your core is allowing, stabilizing all the way down. Your butt, your glute on that leg is helping you by squeezing. Remember to send your shoulder blades into the floor. Use the floor. Everything that's touching the floor, push down into the floor. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna do bear holds. So back on your hands and knees. I've got you flipping all over the place so that we don't fatigue any one place at a time. So we're focusing on different components all the way through this workout. All right, bear hold. Ready, Paul?
Ready, Freddy.
Let's see that bear. Shift it, lift it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, imagine a string is drawing your belly button up all the way up to the sky in order to lift you up. Ready? And lift. Woo! For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 more. Shift it forward. Grip your fingerprints into the ground and lift. Lock in that center. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Last time. Focus on the details and lift. Show off your butt a little bit more and then lock and load. 2, 1. Gorgeous. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the glute bridge. So putting it all together, focusing on how that strong core can aid in creating a strong hip. Are you ready? This time we're gonna challenge you to take it up a notch. So you can hang out here in the double leg glute bridge. And so start repping with me in this double leg glute bridge. If you feel like, okay, I could do this for 20 minutes, Liz. What else you got for me? All right, you asked for it. Send those feet together, send one leg to the sky, and let's do a single leg glute bridge. This is one of my favorite moves for noticing my tendencies to be able to have hip extension, or this pushing, this full extension of my hips, while maintaining a strong core. So my left side is a lot more challenged by this move than my right. Go ahead and switch if you're meeting me in this single leg glute bridge. And so I have to actively focus on, okay, big core, pressing my hands into the ground, pressing my shoulders into the ground in order to create leverage and stability for my glutes to have something strong to attach to. Last 5 seconds here, you're doing so good. I know this is a challenge, a change in mindset. Go ahead and relax. Meet me in a single leg deadlift. Now, first time through, you learned how to do this movement. Since we're focusing on details now, I'm gonna share one of my favorite details in this motion. So meet me here in the bottom of the motion. If you need to, you can tap your foot down for stability. But notice if your back is rounded, if you don't really feel any activation in your spine, and instead, light up from the tailbone all the way to the neck, the entire spine. You wanna feel all the muscles in your back working, okay? That's a detail I want you to focus on as we rep through. So your spine muscles are working to keep you upright throughout the whole motion. I like to imagine that my body is made of resistance bands. Like I am the resistance. And so I'm stiff, I'm tense, so that no energy can escape out of any places. So if you're feeling like weak in one area, maybe it's your hip, see if you can wind up, find some tension in that hip by pushing your foot through the floor. And see if that helps your balance. Don't be afraid to have a soft bend in the knee. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, switch sides. Shake it off. Woo! You're doing it right. Oh my gosh. It is like on fire. All right, shift it over to the other side. Remember the details. Zipping up that back. Zipping up that core, soft bend in the knee. Now we can start. Shift it down and back up. When you get off balance, Fall, why does that usually happen? Like, what do you notice in your body?
I think it's just not being focused, not being connected, not being aware, I'd say. That can lead to a lot of sloppiness with form.
I mean, I've been doing this for years. I teach this, I do it, I love to move this way. And even still, I'm constantly, even right now in this moment, I'm thinking feet, hips, core, shoulders.
Everything.
And in that way, it allows me to not focus on anything else. I'm not thinking about my grocery list. I'm not thinking about what I'm gonna do after this workout. I'm focused right here, right now, in the moment. Last 2 seconds, focus on yourself. It's freeing, right?
Yeah.
It frees your mind from like, what am I doing today? I'm doing this right now. Be here now. All right, last round. How can you take whatever's happening up here, get out of your head, and get into your body? You ready? Bird dog. Okay, last round. This is your opportunity to level up, to learn something new, to be courageous. Let's go, bird dog. Extend it, high five. Oh yeah, I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of you. You know what to focus on. You've got this. Because we're doing something different, because we're approaching these movements totally different, now you've learned something new. No matter what workout you do after this, You have changed your life for the better. You've changed your core for the better because you're going to apply these principles to everything that you do. Even if your workout is lifting your baby or lifting some groceries or pushing open a heavy door, now you can take these same principles and apply them to your whole life. Last 2 seconds. Last one. Gorgeous. All right, leg lowers. Meet me on your back, if you don't mind. I'm gonna take this up a notch. So legs up to the sky and lower down one at a time. Check in. Did you start your focus with your core, or did you just think, oh, I'm gonna lower my foot? Take a pause, reset, you're in control. Start that motion from your core. Make sure everything's in place before you lower down. Now, if you wanna level this up, you can do 2 legs at once. I like to think about squeezing my butt all the way down. Squeeze, 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 and squeezing my shoulders back into the floor. Like I'm pressing everything that's touching the floor into the floor. I could hold this for so much longer than if I let go. All right, now you see that arch in my back. I'm demonstrating bad form here. But if I squeeze my hips and tuck my pelvis, my legs pop up because they're stable. Feels like a diving board. My leg can just dive right off my legs. Now, if you want to try 2 legs and take it down a notch, tap those tippy toes down. I'm going to demonstrate this modification here. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Bear holds. Grr. Are you ready? We're gonna hold this one for 7 seconds each. Are you ready? Why 7? Because it's my favorite number. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The whole time I'm thinking, where am I cheating? Where am I letting energy escape? Ready? Back up. 7, 6, show off your butt. Shift your hands forward. 3, 2, and lower. 2 more. What's your favorite number, Paul?
I'd have to say 10. Should we do 10?
10 seconds. Ready? Shift it forward. And 10, 9, yes you can. 8, 7. It's a challenge for 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. All right. Last 10 seconds. We can do this. Press into the floor, find your strength, be courageous, and lift. 10, 9, stay up. 8, I know those quads are burning. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One of my favorite tricks for that is just to really grip into the floor. Like instead of allowing my hands to just be floppy, my hands, whenever you're on your hands, they become feet. So see if you can grip. I'm like gripping into the floor. Try it. It's so good. It's so good. All right. Glute bridge. Try something new. Try something bold. Try something courageous. This is your opportunity. We only have 2 moves left. And then you're going to miss this. Let's go. Lock in your core first. Don't you dare start that movement without first thinking about the core. And lift. We're doing reps. If you feel safe and stable here, if you feel like, yep, I do feel this in both my butt cheeks, go ahead and smash your heels together. Lift one leg to the sky and rep it out with me, single leg. For 5, 4, and then we switch sides. 2 and 1. Keep going if you're on double legs. Check in, belt buckle towards your chin. So tuck that tailbone as you extend up. Last 5, push your hands into the ground, push your elbows into the ground. 3, 2, and relax. Last move of the day. Oh, let's do it. Whew. I love this workout because we like warmed up the core and now we get to apply that strong core to a glute exercise. Whew. Every move's a core move. Lock and load, single leg deadlift, hand on your hip. You got a kickstand or not. We're finding that stability and let's go. How low can you go? I love when I can hear your breath because then I know you're connected. Imagine those roots growing from your feet deep into the ground. Is your entire spine lit up? I feel my whole back, all the strong muscles in my back just like. Stand proud, chest proud. Last 3 seconds, then we switch. And switch, okay. Lock and load. Grip those feet into the ground, soft bend in the knee. This is our last move, Paul. What do you want to focus on? You got an intention for this move?
My intent, bracing this core as hard as I can.
Okay, let's do it. And go. Ooh, that makes a big difference.
Hard.
Hard, like hard as you can. I feel my lats, my side of my armpits, kind of like, oh, everything kind of catches up. When I brace my core a lot, everything else wants to brace. Whew. I feel snappy. So if you're feeling wobbly right now, for these last 5 seconds, squeeze yourself as hard as you can. Like a little hug from the inside. And relax. Oh,
Did it.
that was so good. Oh, I feel so alive knowing that my center is grounded and connected. Every movement is a core movement, especially as we've been focusing on stability. This is going to be a game changer no matter what workout you do next. Now, if you would, tune into the next workout in this series as we're going to continue to focus on different aspects of core stability. I'm Coach Liz,
Coach Paul Wright.
and we'll see you back here next time.